Hi Yogi, welcome to this routine for a deep sense of peace. This yoga routine is going to just perfectly prepare you for your day and leave you feeling motivated, inspired and aligned. So we'll start today in this low kneeling position. I invite you to take one deep breath in through the nose and sigh the air out through the mouth. Just do that a couple more times to really arrive into your practice. And one more. And then we'll sit the hips over to the right side. So you're in a kind of side sit position. Place your left fingers by your left side and reach up and over for a big side bend. Take a couple of deep breaths right into your side body. And then bring your top arm down and swivel over to the other side, sitting over to your left side now. Reach up and over with that left arm. Breathe into your side. And again. Good, and then bring it upright. And we'll bring ourselves over into a tabletop position. We'll just start to warm up the spine here. So inhale into your cow spine. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Moving with your own breath, starting to coordinate breath and movement together. And let's go for one more. And bring it back to center. Now walk your fingers forward, coming into a long tabletop, and then drop your chest down for a puppy pose, opening through the chest. Maybe you stay on your fingers and keep looking forward, or maybe you bow your head down. Feel as though you could breathe in more peace with each inhale. Let go of any tension with each exhale. And we'll bring it upright again. Walk your hands in. Start to strengthen into your core muscles a little bit more. Tuck your toes and sweetly bring yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here, maybe take a little bit of movement side to side, or just stay still if that feels best for you. I really love to find stillness in my downward dog. From here now, roll your way forward into a nice strong plank position. Option to bring your knees down or lower straight through, bent elbows all the way to the mat. Good, inhale, lift into a little cobra, opening up the chest. Then plant hands, make your way all the way back into your downward. From your downward dog, step your right foot between the hands and bring your left knee to the mat. Your toes can be tucked or untucked. Rise up, Anjaneyasana, lifted low lunge. Inhale now, cactus the arms, open your chest. Exhale, reach up to the sky. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. And again. And reach. Good, and then bring your hands by your leg, either side of your leg, and lean back into your half split. You can flex your toes up towards your face here. Couple more full breaths. And then we'll bring it forward. And again, plant the hands, step back to that strong plank. Option to bring the knees down or stay on your toes. Bend the elbows, come all the way to the floor. Inhale to your low cobra, open the chest, lift, and then push it back, downward facing dog. One full breath here. Now we'll step the left foot forward. Same thing on this side. Bring your right knee down. Find your balance. Rise up into that lifted low lunge. Lift the chest. Inhale, open up the heart space. Exhale, lengthen to the sky. Lower ribs in here. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, lengthen up. Keep your balance. And one more. And then we'll lower both hands either side of that front foot and lean it back into your half split position. You can flex your toes again like we did on the other side. And once again, bend your front knee, plant your hands, step back to plank. We'll take our chaturanga this time. So shift forward, bend your elbows, hover off the mat, and then lift onto the tops of the feet, thighs strong up towards the sky, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll step the right foot forward once again now, but keep your left thigh lifted. Look ahead and then rise up to your high crescent lunge, nice and strong. Stretch up into your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Front knee stays exactly where it was before in the lunge. Everything else turns out to the side. Gaze over your front fingers. Now flip your front palm. Reach up, drawing a rainbow to create peaceful warrior. And then exhale, come over to side angle, your right elbow to your right knee. Look up maybe if you can balance there. And then we'll flow between the two. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it back over to your side angle. One more time. And bring it over. Good. One full breath here, feel the stretch. And then from here, turn back all the way into crescent lunge again. Find your balance and float forward onto your front foot, bringing your left knee into the chest. And you can hug your knee in here. Start to puff your chest forward and even see if you could lean back slightly, finding a lot of strength in your standing leg. Option to stay here, or maybe if it feels okay for you, you can reach for the inside edge of that left foot and either keep your knee bent like a happy baby position, right hand to your hip, or maybe you extend into that left leg for a standing hamstring stretch. Good, and then from there, sweep your leg back, step into your lunge, plant your hands and step back to plank. Option for downward dog or move through your chaturanga and upward facing dog again with the breath. Exhale back to downward dog. Onto the other side now, left foot steps forward, right thigh lifts, rise up, high crescent lunge. Find steadiness here. Feel that stretch in your right hip flexor. And then exhale to open out, warrior two. Nice and strong, steady, peaceful in your mind. And then flip your front palm, reach up, peaceful warrior. Exhale, bring it over to side angle. Up again, peaceful warrior, steel into those core muscles and bring it across once more. Last time of this, reach up and then come over to side angle once again, this time holding the pose for a full breath. From there, rise back up, turn towards the front of the mat and then find your balance to float forward into this stalk variation with your knee into your chest. Open up the heart and lean back slightly, creating a back bend but not crunching into your lower back if you can avoid it. either stay here, or if you want to try that standing hamstring stretch again, you can reach for the inside of your foot or the big toe and reach your leg ahead. Try to stay nice and straight through that standing leg. And then we'll step it all the way back to that lunge again. Plant your hands, step back to plank, and we'll flow our way through again through chaturanga, upward dog, and back to downward dog. Good. Take a full breath in and a long exhale out. From there, make your way into a seated position. You can take a little jump and land in a seated position. We're going to just switch on those core muscles a little bit before we work with a gentle back bend. So start by bringing your knees into your chest. Really brace your core, and then you can try bringing your shins parallel with the floor and reaching your arms either side for a high boat position. Take an inhale. Exhale, low boat, trying to balance onto that lower back. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And last one. Reach and hold your low boat for 3, 2, 1. And bring the knees to the chest. Well done. And you can just set up on your mat for a bridge position now. So bring your heels in, so you could reach your heels with your fingers and start to rise up, engaging the backs of the legs to lift you up into maybe quite a low bridge, or maybe you want that deeper back bend and you reach your arms underneath you and interlace the fingers, really lifting the hips high. And take a deep, expansive breath into the front of the body. And then when you're ready to come out, roll all the way down. And now you've got the option to just stay on your back with your knees bent, or if you would like it, you can bring your legs up and overhead for a plow position, taking the toes back behind you. Try to really come right onto the upper back and keep that little bit of space between your chin and your chest, reaching your toes back and having your hips over your shoulders so you're not just dumping all your weight into your spine. Maybe you can even sweep your fingers towards your toes. And really steady your mind, steady your breath here. To me, this pose is one of the most peaceful. You can now slowly, using your core strength, bring yourself out with as much control as possible. And then just hug your knees back to your chest. And if you've got more time, you can just pause the video and enjoy a nice long shavasana. Or if you need to get going with your day, gently sit yourself up and come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. And we'll just find that tall spine again here like we did at the start. And a nice full long breath. Inhale again. Sigh the air out. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today and for practicing. Take a moment of gratitude for this practice of yoga that we get to share. Namaste. Well done. I hope you are feeling so peaceful and energized and ready for your day. If you enjoyed this one, please let me know in the comments and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. If you love my yoga mat it is so grippy and comfortable, as well as being beautiful, then you can get yours for 15% off with the link down below and the code yoga with Ilona. I can't wait to see you in the next yoga tutorial or vlog. I will see you soon. Bye.